Vortex, do you think I need a seatbelt for my eggs? You think I need a seatbelt for everything in this car? My coffee goes flying a lot. I have to be really, really careful when I drive around. Can you imagine me being careful when I drive around? Look at that. We're so very grateful. There are a lot of things that we have that a lot of other people don't have. And believe me, we think about this often. Because people just have no idea how lucky they are. Like, I complain a lot, but the main source of my complaints is society, you know? Society and this total lack of appreciation that people have for things that are important. Like their family and their friends and their job and I've been trying to appreciate my family more. In case you don't know, I most definitely am the black sheep of my family. I'm adopted too, so it's like, that just adds an extra oomph of, you know, rejection. And like, that's okay. It's okay to be rejected. I mean, like I've said, the ultimate rejection would have been aborting me, but she didn't do that. She gave me up for adoption. And I spent a lot of my life just having mixed emotions about that. It used to be just like a mix of negative emotions. And now it's like I do get sad about it because, you know, I think a lot of stuff, we really underestimate like how much of an impact it's gonna have. And then you wonder like why people have all these psychological problems. And then they have all these other problems in association with the psychological problems that they're not dealing with. And the way that they seek treatment or help in this country is just to get on pills or to see some therapist that just keeps them in that couch. And I get that there's like a lot more stuff that some people have to work out than others. Don't ever let people make you feel bad about your experience. They don't have to have your experience, they don't have to be you. Don't let them make you feel guilty about it. Like, I hate medication, I hate like AA meetings and all that shit, but it's like, you know, if it helps people, if they have faith in it, they have faith in it. You know, and it's wrong for me to tell them, well, that's a bad thing for you to do. That's a bad thing for you to do what you think is best for you. You know, because I don't agree with it. But anyway, I talk about a lot of stuff in relation to mental illness. That's why I bring up so many facets of this culture that I despise so very much. It's because it's all relative. If you're staring at a screen all the time, that's going to affect your mental health because it's going to affect your physical health. It's going to hurt your eyes. It's going to hurt your brain. I'm guessing that the stuff you look up is probably not that great. If it is, then you know you're probably either using the internet to better yourself, or you're using it for your job or whatever. But it's like I'm trying to make people realize that they have way more of a choice than they seem to understand. I have always bent over backwards to make choices that don't go along with society. And it's not to be rebellious or weird or it's not because I just want to be different. It's literally because, like, I'm not attracted to what other people do. It just never made any sense to me. Now, I've studied things, though. Like, I'll go to a sporting event, or I'll watch TV, or I'll have sex, and I'll watch myself have sex. And, I'll watch him having sex with me, and I'll be like, man, this is not worth it. It's just not. That was a long time ago, but I think I'm just disgusted with, like, anything that sheep do. And like I said, the cop was really hot. I can appreciate an attractive man in a uniform, okay? I don't think I can. But anyway, yeah, it's like the more sheep do something, the less likely I am to do it. I think my parents realized that a while ago that I, like, wasn't gonna get married and have kids and all that. They probably realized that when you were a child. Just like you did. I mean, it was obvious that that wasn't in the cards. Yeah. And there's so many people who have children who are, like, such a joke when it comes to, like, parenting or whatever. You know, it'd be one thing if people had kids out of wedlock and, you know, they made the most out of the situation and they were, like, you know, decent parents. At least they tried, you know? But I think that there are a lot of people that, like, have kids, like, they think that they're doing it right. But they end up screwing up their kids because of, like, their expectation of what their kids are going to be. They fuck up their marriage because of their expectation of their spouse. And it seems like a balancing act, you know? Like, I've learned that just by being alone, that, like, everything is a balancing act. I have to figure out, okay, like, on this day, I can accomplish these tasks. I'm not going to be able to accomplish more than what time will allot me, basically. I don't know if I said that right, but it's like I'm very, like, hyper aware of that in relation to myself. And I guess that's why, like, I just feel like I'm not fit for a relationship, because it's hard enough for me to just get laundry done, you know? If I had to worry about, like, doing stuff for a man and then doing stuff for our kids, my husband would beat the shit out of me. And honestly, I probably deserve it.